Okay, you should be able to see it there. These are flying over now. I think in the Navy they call them sky chiefs or whatever. It's going over there. We call them CHINOOKs in the Air Force. And there comes some other aircraft fighting. A lot of helicopters. White and red. A lot of times we'll identify what they are when they fly over. It could be Coast Guard, it could be basically anything. An old military CHINOOK, it was painted like a CHINOOK, I don't know, flew over and it was leaking water as it's flying, and they're notorious for that. So they do leak water. They snorkel it out, and then some of these will probably be going over. I don't know if they go to the ocean to draw, or some of them they land in Hemet. There's a Hemet, California. There's a big air asset place. There's no one this way because we also have to do the regular firefighting, regular law enforcement with the helicopters too. So it really task everything. They want to notify people they need to evacuate or whatever. That comes from the helicopters as well. My phone is really bouncing a lot. Probably because I'm trying to get distance. Let me walk out this way. Now that I'm getting close to fire, here we go. This might be the one. I think this is one here. No, maybe not. I don't know where that's from. It's hard to see the side markings on some of these. We're actually coming in from other states. So some of this I definitely don't recognize. But we have that going on now, which is good. It's good that we've now brought some of those assets here, of course. So the ones I've seen out here so far, I've just seen like some Northern California assets, and this is, if you look at the mountains, you can see it's really hazy. It looks like one of those that we get the warning from. Clean your lens, you'll get a better outcome on your video or whatever. But you can see how hazy it is right here. If you look this way, you can see the skies are really blue. So real super hazy. We got they said there's 2 new fires, one near Brentwood, I think, and one other one. They announced that some have been arson fires. So if you advertise over and over again, be careful with your cigarettes and be careful with your campfire. You don't start your fireplace if you advertise that. Some people might do the opposite. Like sometimes I find something that you shouldn't do. They could hurt an animal. But if I post, hey, don't do this, you might hurt an animal. People might say, oh, I didn't know it would hurt an animal, let me do that. So you have to be really careful because people are stupid, There's a lot of stupid people in this world, the majority of which probably are stupid. So here we are. Those are not cut down to this fire. I'm in MONROVIA, California. Now let me show you where the fires are. The one in Pacific Palisades, I'll film towards this. Here we are in MONROVIA. If you go this way, this is heading west, you'll get into ALTADENA and all that. Then if you would go south from there, you'll be at some of the ones, of course, the beach area that is on fire. That's when they said might have been set. And the other one, I can't remember the guy's name. It was the man's name. Not that he's the arsonist, but the man's name of the area. It's not like the Billy Bob fire or whatever, but it has a name of a person. Matthews Fire, maybe? I can't remember. There's another area asset coming in. So I'm not really sure which ones are arson, but they caught some people out there starting them. Like people were hyper vigilant, is that what it's called? Trying to say, please don't set our house on fire. That's the same markings as that CHINOOK or whatever it's called that flew over. I've been seeing drones up. Kind of surprised. Usually, when there's anything going on right here, tons of drones. A lot of hobbyist drone owners. You probably shouldn't put your drone up because you're going to cause problems. In that home, they didn't say we have to, stay out of the our area, just not go into there. I think Altadena is completely closed. You can't get into the city of Altadena, so it's not like a neighborhood or a few blocks. It's the whole city. I read that this morning. And Altadena is pretty close. I used to live in Altadena. We used to live on El Prieto Road in an area called the Meadows, which is up in the hills, like you would see over there. And you can hear fire and police and ambulances. There's a map here responding to local stuff. There was a fire here in Monrovia, house fire, 3 dead. It's very, very sad. You think about the fires, you think just because you're not in a fire area doesn't mean you would not experience such a thing, because maybe you're trying to heat your house. You maybe have electric heat or something, and you have no electricity. Maybe you did, set a fire or something in the house, or candles that fell. People probably still have Christmas trees that are probably getting pretty old, and that kind of stuff. I guess I caught that one transit. He found an old Christmas tree that someone had abandoned. He was trying to set it on fire to start a fire, and he was caught. They said that the homeowners, when they tackled him, they used excessive force. Well, yeah, they probably did. I doubt they're happy about that. Here you can see another Chinook come, because this was going to come almost right over. See, he's dropping water too. See, as it goes. Not a lot, but it's coming out of the storm cone. You see it coming out there. Do you know what QC is? So I'm staying at QC, who they're from. That might just be California Fire or one of the fire services, white and reds. But you see, those are really comfortable to fly in if you get a good one. they can rattle you. They'll rattle your bones. I've flown in those. They have executive ones too, which feels like the difference between maybe like a little Cessna airplane and a high-end, high-end Lear jet or something, as an example. The executive ones, you can see them sometimes too. Really beautiful one with a lot of nice like artwork and paint on the outside. Then you would know, okay, that one is probably maybe the mayor, the fire chief flies. Someone did an assessment, We do have the swimming pool here. Now the swimming pool can be used for snorkeling. As you can see, we have the gate here, and they have called us before to be on standby. And I think what we have to do is we got to get all the chairs from around the pool. I'm surprised we haven't done it yet. They haven't called us or anything, so maybe we're no longer on the list. But we used to be on the list, and they got to take all the chairs and put them like outside here, so around this side of the gate. So when it comes down, it's rotor or it's rudder, whatever you call it, the thing will not suck one of those up into the workings of that helicopter. That would really defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? But right now, beautifully blue skies. As you can see by the trees, see the trees? You don't see hardly any movement. There's a fixed wing way up there. I don't know if you can see it. But we did have some fixed wings coming over, and they looked like they were doing some kind of a logistics observation, surveillance of the fire, like maybe moving equipment around different areas, looking for hot spots or something. I don't know. I know they know at night they can fly over, and they could really pick those up. They could really see what's going on, because if you got embers or you got some burning, it could really pick that up. And the heat sensitive, the ones that the heat seeking and the heat, the night vision, and the ones that pick up the heat index, they work. So there may be some fire going over to the east of us. That would be, hey, now that's like Pomona, going further out, yes, Riverside, San Bernardino, Ontario, all that way. So I guess we'll just go ahead and turn around and come back. I can't really walk very far because of my foot. I'm only walking within our complex and seeing what's in the sky. It's really loud. It shakes the house. Kind of when the Chinooks go directly across and they're carrying a big load of water, boy, it really, really shakes. Have you ever flown in a helicopter? Are you a helicopter pilot? Do you work in the fire department? Maybe you've gone on those as an observer. Maybe you flew and dropped water on that. Some people say that they should use those, just fill them up with seawater. And when you get one of these big protests and they're trying to burn people's buildings and smash the windows out, they should fly over with those and drop that on them, and then if there's anybody that's doing a lot of crime, maybe they could drop, even drop a colored water that sticks to the skin so they can identify later. I think they use that in Japan. They hit them with paintballs and stuff, but yeah, that would probably disperse. You know, like if we were all in this area right here, see this area, let's say we're all having a big protest from this garage, you know, for this door to the mailboxes. There's like 80 of us, and they dropped one load of that water on top of us. We're going to disperse, you know, because we don't want to be hit with the second one. Once you get hit with the first one, you can see there's another one right there. That might be a plane. No, it's a low-flying helicopter. Because there's so many different jobs for them and so many different sizes. You know, so it's amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna go back in because this will be going on all day. If you want to see more, let me know. Put in the comment section. Hey, show me more. And I will be leaving the house for a little bit. I have to go to the grocery store. I wasn't going to go to the grocery store because we had no power out here. And I am going to stop by the grocery store, I think. And on my way back, if anything develops, sometimes you'll, like I was driving home from the VA, and I saw a fire right above my house. And I didn't even know that fire was going on. They did get a handle on that one. I can't remember what they call it. It wasn't even a named fire. It didn't have enough time to be named. And yeah, so I do hear another one. Maybe I'll make that the last one. Whatever this is, he might just be on a drop. I remember hearing that from the drops. It's close enough that we can hear the ones that they fly. Like, these are all flying east-west. So the ones that are coming in, they fly east-west with their load, and they fly west-east to go get more water or whatever. Take a break, use a bathroom, I don't know. When they do that, you can hear, it sounds you can hear it sounding one way, not one way as in direction, but one type of sound. And then when they go northbound up into the hills, because they're going to go east to west, then they're going to go, once they're toward their target line, then they fly south to north. So as we know, a lot of you look up here and you go, I hope nobody lost their house. You know, when you see the smoke, yeah, a lot of people lost their house. 10 are dead, I think they said, total. Just really tragic. They said it's probably about $55 billion in damage. I don't know, but yeah, not much going on around here. Everything was shut down for the first couple of days, to where you couldn't really go anywhere. We had no power. We had no power, no internet, no phone. The whole ensemble was gone. We now have power back on. We have everything back on. I need to fix my computer. They said that my computer, they thought the Windows was corrupted. That wasn't it, but I didn't want to get started again and have another power outage. So I thought I'd give it a couple of days, maybe Monday. Monday might be busy. I mean, I'll do it tomorrow. Just get on there. But anyway, hope you're all well. I got behind on making videos, of course, because my computer was down and I had no power. So my computer was down for more than one reason. It was down because of the problem with the HP, and then it was down because even if it was working, I had no power to even try it, and I was in the dark. So take care, everyone. I guess another one, I can hear it, but I can't see it. So take care.